Within the past hour, the Putnam County Sheriff's Office released this photo and the name of a deputy missing in the St. Johns River, Brandee Smith. Boats are still in the water right now looking for any sign of Deputy Smith, who police say was knocked off the 14-foot boat she and her boyfriend were in when it struck a channel marker.
It happened around 4:30 this morning on part of the St. Johns River in Willaca. We're now hearing about the dangers of being on the St. Johns in complete darkness, but we begin with Channel 4's Chris Parento at the scene of the search. Chris?
Joy, still several agencies that are out here and plan on being out here into and possibly through the night if conditions permit for them to be. They have a lot of investigating to do in addition to continuing to search for Brandee Smith. They say this is still search and rescue, not search and recovery. One of the big questions that Florida Fish and Wildlife is looking into is whether or not the boat that she was on had proper lighting on it, and if they saw that channel marker, which had reflectors on it, but not a lit beacon. Rescuers spent most of the day on the water in a search area that grew as the day went on.
So they're dealing with water temperatures approximately 65 to 68 degrees and zero visibility. So it's tough times.
The water in this area is about 10 to 18 feet deep, but the current isn't that strong, according to the sheriff's office. When sonar scans picked something up on the bottom, divers went into the water, but so far, no signs of the deputy.
Anytime you hit an object in the water while in the water, it presents itself in an unsafe manner.
Investigators say the deputy and her boyfriend were on this 14-foot John boat with a small motor this morning around 4:30 when they hit one of the channel markers. The marker doesn't have a lit beacon on it, but is reflective. I asked officials if the boat had proper lighting and safety equipment, but they weren't ready to say.
Anytime you're on the water, there's inherent risk that you would take, and you must have the proper equipment in your vessel. And we always try to stress to our boaters here in the state of Florida to make sure that you pre-plan your trip, make sure you have these safety devices in your boat. Because the search was for one of their own, authorities had stress debriefing teams on hand to help the crews as they rotated off the water.
Just to ensure that they're holding up okay and that they're keeping their minds in the job so that we can get the job done and bring this deputy home.
Earlier today, Putnam County Sheriff Jeff Hardy said he didn't believe that Smith or her boyfriend were wearing life jackets at the time of the crash. Florida Fish and Wildlife said they can't confirm that at this point, but that is something that they are looking into. I've also asked Florida Fish and Wildlife how experienced Smith and her boyfriend were on the water, and they are going to get back to me with that information. At this point, Putnam County Sheriff's officers tell me that the next planned briefing, if nothing happens overnight, will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Live in Putnam County, I'm Chris Parento, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Chris. The search for the missing deputy has been the talk of Putnam County all day long. Channel 4's Bakari Savage is joining us now live a little ways upstream from the command center. Bakari, what are boaters and anglers telling you about that part of the river and about this accident?
They're saying that you have to be careful. I talked to 3 different people, and they all told me that this river can be very scary.
It's scary. It was partly foggy. It was dark. And I never went again.
If you think Jim Mahan is maybe overreacting to the power of the St. Johns River, he's not alone. While getting ready to launch this boat, Richard Skinner, with 25 years of boating experience, says the same thing.
It can be scary. It can be dangerous. It's a dangerous river at night. If there's a good moon, it's a good river to be on.
Before the light of day, around 4:45 Friday morning, a boat with Putnam County Deputy Brandee Smith and her boyfriend hit a channel marker along the St. Johns River. Smith was thrown out, and the search for her began.
Helicopters, of course. A few police boaters, rescue. But they've been flying. I just been sitting here fishing like I do every day.
But today would be different because it would include a prayer.
Bless her heart. I hope they really find her. I just pray real hard that they find her.
The search hasn't been easy. In the few minutes I spent on the dock talking to April Wilson, the river changed a lot.
Pretty windy, pretty choppy. I don't know, man. I don't know. The river's running pretty fast, too, so fast current, fast wind. never know where it goes.
And that's what keeps even veteran boaters like Richard Skinner on his toes.
It can change in a minute. The river can change in a minute. No, it just does. As soon as the wind picks up, changes direction, doesn't take long for it to get pretty choppy.
A family of friends of Deputy Brandee Smith have been gathering right up the road at First Baptist in Willaca. They have asked for their privacy as the search continues. That's something that we are respecting. Live in Putnam County, I'm Bakari Savage, Channel 4, the local station.